All right, wonderful people. Welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back update and information as the what. In case you have not joined our social media, and what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you could be the first. We'll collect them. Let's go down to the news proper as the hot. You don't share for the obodo. My people, anywhere you are, try and be security conscious because as it is now, the issue of Fulani herdsmen is becoming something else. It's becoming unbearable. It's becoming what we as a people cannot bear. And the government of the day is not doing anything concerning it. Seems as if the government is fully backing up the activities. From the invading of the military barrack, cutting away weapons that we are bought with trillions of dollars, to scavenging into communities, preying into communities, bringing people down, and the government is not saying anything. As it is now, the other time it was many places, but now it is coming home to Alibo. And the Igbo themselves need to wake up in what is happening now. Even though the governors have refused to make any comment on this, let the community leaders arise by themselves. Let the local government leaders arise by themselves. Even though that the governors have been bought, I don't know if the local government leaders and house representatives have been bought also. Because you might be thinking that because you are a rich man, you walk in your SUV, that you are safe. You are not safe. Whether you're a politician or whether you are a non-politician or whether you're a rich man or whether you are a poor man, you are not safe. Nobody is safe as it is now. Unless the people wake up and try to make a proper adjustment in the security system by empowering the people themselves to be able to carry arms for themselves. If not everybody, but let a number of youths in every community be given arms, at least pump action, which will be able to help to salvage some of the things that are happening. All right, let's go down to what just happened. Benue attack, families wiped out in June massacre as experts warned of ethnic cleansing. A family was wiped out, a total family wiped out. Survivors of deadly attack in Benue State have shared heartbreaking account of how armed government destroyed their communities, buying hundreds of people and burning homes to the ground. The testimonies came during a town hall meeting in Makurdi, the state capital, organized by News Central TV to find solution to the ongoing violence plaguing the region. Joseph Kwa, who survived the June 13 attack on Yelewata and Daudu community in Guma local government area, told the audience he lost 8 family members when government invaded his village. He described how the attacks came during heavy rain, shooting residents and setting houses on fire. Jerry Anyan, another survivor, recounted the horrific moment when armed men broke into his family home around 10 p.m., buying his mother and children. Around 10 p.m., the Fulanis broke into our home, firing their guns. They smashed through the door. My mother and children were buried. They were hurt with matches, I said. His testimony left many in the audience visibly shaken. David Ukeima, who bore visible gunshots and machete wounds, described how attackers surrounded his home and set it ablaze to force the family out. His wife and 3 children were buried as they tried to escape the burning house. This is ethnic cleansing. La Jonathan Ichava, co-founder of CESO, a non-governmental organization, said the violence has gone far beyond simple dispute between farmers and cattle herders. She accused the government of failing in its basic duty to protect citizens. lives and warned that the attacks amount to ethnic cleansing. These attacks are genocidal. This is not just in Benue, it's across Middle Belt. What we are seeing is ethnic cleansing, Jonathan Ichava said. Her organization has documented over 622 coordinated attacks in Benue since 2009, with more than 1,100 people died in just the last 2 years. She warned that more than 2 million people have been displaced in Benue alone, creating a threat to national food security. Section 14, bracket 2, bracket B of the Constitution says the primary purpose of government is the security and welfare of the people. Without justice, there can be no peace, she added. Again, Bubogam, president of the United Farmers Association in Benue Valley, rejected the idea that the violence is simply about farmer-header conflicts. He accused some traditional leaders and officials in neighboring Nasarawa state of helping foreign attackers from Mali and Niger who now claim ancestral farmlands in Benue. We don't have real issue with headers. What we are facing is a coordinated genocidal attack by proscribed bandits, Bogbon said. He revealed that local communities had warned security agencies about the attackers' presence since November 2024, but nothing was done to prevent the massacre. The Yele Tower attack was not carried out by herders. These attackers were camped, prayed for, and we informed security agencies of their presence since November 2024, yet nothing was done, he said. Our ancestral land have allegedly been sold to these groups, and some claims they were located on government orders. This must be investigated. Cattle breeders were also affected. Ibrahim Galma, secretary of Mieti Allah Cattle Breeders Association in Benue, acknowledged that both farmers and herders have suffered losses in the violence. He said the crises have evolved beyond its original cause into full-blown criminality involving criminal gangs. This is no longer a farmer-herder issue. It has been hijacked by criminal elements, Galma said. The Fulani community has also been devastated in part of Benue. We've lost access to farms in many areas. He praised effort by state and federal authorities, but called for more inclusive dialogue and support for all displaced communities. All right, you can see what is happening. Now, the truth is coming out that some people sold these lands to foreigners, and after selling the lands, they have equipped the foreigners to make sure that these lands are taken by force. These things can only happen here in Nigeria. The first responsibility of the government is to protect life and properties. But as it is now, you can see that the government is doing nothing in order to be able to protect the lives of the citizens they have sworn to protect. Rather, they are flying private jets from one city to the other, from St. James to St. Paul, from one city to the other, and not paying attention to the critical things that are happening within. If care is not taken, what is happening is going to swept each and everybody, because you might think that you can fly with your private jet. How about if they ambush you? These things are getting out of hand, and up until now, the people who we have placed in the government, who we voted, or even the people who voted themselves into office by buying our votes, buying the votes of the people without recompense, have decided that the people are not important. That what is important is gathering the money for the political affairs. Meanwhile, the people who are supposed to be protected are not actually important. Recently, you find out that the prices of things have increased massively, especially food commodities. Benue State is known as the food basket of the nation, and because of the unrest there, they cannot farm. About 2 million people has been displaced in that community. You know, if I'm bringing this news on this channel, some of you will be saying, it's not about our Biafra struggle. This thing is not happening to our people. But in this Biafra land, do you people farm? How many people do farming except the Omo people and the rest of them? Now, even villages around, let's say places like Onitsha, Enu Onitsha, coming to Ihala and other places, they have sold all their lands. So nobody is farming there. And the farming is dependently on these Benue people who has a vast land for farming. They are the people everybody is depending on for food produce. Is it oranges? Is it a yam? Is it a pepper? Is it rice? These are the people who are producing some of these common food commodities. Is it okra, tomatoes, Jaws? I don't know if you have forgotten about tomato Jaws. These are the places, all these places where these foods are being produced has been attacked by these headers. And people are saying, this kind of news does not. It concerns you, my brother. Go to the market and buy pepper now. I will also share a video on this channel because I want you to watch that video. You find out that a small bag of pepper is being sold for 45,000. A small bag, as small as small polythene, 45,000 naira. Small bag of tatashi, 55,000 naira. Small bag of shombo, common shombo. Those days, people play with tatashi because if you don't have money to buy tomato, you just pack tatashi. That's what Yoruba people do. Pack enough tatashi and use it and cook your stew. It will still come out now. Now, for you to get tatashi now, common small bag of tatashi is 45,000 naira. All right, this is where I'll be winding down the curtain. And if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead, subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first to collect them. Thank you for listening. God bless you.